Hello, hello, hello. Are you there? Happy Friday, Friday night stream. Woo! How are we all doing tonight? I hope you are well and had a fabulous week. The table's all icky. Needs a good clean. When my computer freezes. I hope that's not my thumbnail, like, oh. That's funny. We've got Sandra here. Hey, Sandra. And we have Amanda from Pear Blossom Press. Hey, Amanda. Hello. I hope you are well. Nancy's here too. Off today. About to clean my kitchen. You can come and clean my kitchen if you like. Our dishwasher is on the fritz. So it means we have to wash dishes. Ugh. By hand. Oh. Can you even imagine? Zoe's here as well. Hey, Snowy Spludges. How are we doing? Candy says, missed you last week. Yes, I got your comment there. Can you bring in my keys as well, honey? That I had to dash off last week. I wasn't feeling great. And I had some things that I needed to do. Oh, yes, I needed to find my power pack. So I got everything sorted in the end and had a wonderful hippity hop. Let me straighten this up before it drives Craig nuts. There we go. And yes, it's here as well. And we have Aunt Max too. Hey guys. Don't want to clean mine, but no one else does either. Yeah, I know that's what happens. Kitchens, huh? Christina's here as well. Yay. All right, so I should start with a warning. Craig went to play football today, and then I got a message on a group chat, bad husband, saying that he had taken a tumble. So he fell, hurt his back, smacked his head, and has a mild concussion. So I've told him he has to keep checking in to the stream so I know he's okay, because obviously I want to keep an eye on him as best as possible. And if Piper wakes up, he can't exactly go and shout at her, which is what you do whenever a child wakes up and is a punk. So I have to go for that as well. Hey, family life getting in the way of my card making. Rude. Anyway, so I saw on Instagram some these like Slimline slim cards, and I thought to myself, it's been a long time since I have created a card outside my standard like A2 size. So I thought it would be fun to challenge myself to do a different format tonight. You know what I did last weekend, which is exciting for me, is I refilled some of my Copics with my refills that I have, and I also took a whole lot of my stamps and put them into pockets and put them away. I still haven't alphabetized everything, but some of them are alphabetized. Anyway, so I was thinking maybe we should do a stamp roulette and see if I can do it on a Slimline card. Slimline card? Yeah, Slimline card. I think that's what we call it. I'm not feeling my mojo this week. I've been doing a lot of designing. I'm trying to finish off the next release, so my head is like super frazzled about that. And I'm just thinking overload about our next release. So I don't know how flowy my creative juices are going to be, but when I have this situation, normally if I just start crafting, it just all happens. And more often than not, even if it's a struggle, at the end result is like, oh, that turned out super cute. So I'm happy with that. We've got Kenrick here. Hello. Amanda says, oh no, poor Craig. And Margeline says, hello everybody, been extremely tired the last few weeks. Aw, and Kenrick, hello. And Lucy's here too. Hey, let's do some stamp roulette. Oh, the other thing that I have is I started a card using some scraps I started it like this here, the hay. Ooh, it's really washed out on the camera. This is a much more intense blue. So I put that to the side, and I actually stamped some monkeys as well. My original plan was to put like monkeys all the way around the outside, but it wasn't really, I wasn't loving it. So I might use my monkeys on something else. I'm not sure. Might be fun. So I don't know whether I'll use it on this card. Let's see what Stamp Roulette can bring us. Put you up there. All right. Oh, I better not use a green pen. Stamp Roulette, we've got, oh, Kenrick is straight in there. Woohoo! All right, so we've got L24. Now I'm gonna go slow with these ones tonight, because in a new format, I'm gonna have to think slightly differently to my normal automatic brain. So L24. Let's see what happens there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh, I think we've had this one before. Maybe? It's an older one. It's called Thank You Messages by Hero Arts. So at least we know it's a thank you card. Then we have got S22. We've got Nancy Chavez here. Hey, hello from Peru. Hi. Hi, Bagacha. And L11 and S8. Okay, let's start with those ones. S22. If it's another sentiment, we might have to shelf it for the next card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20, 22. Oh, yep. More thanks. We've had this one before as well. My guys, are we like recycling on my stamps? Maybe this should be an automatic, like we don't use it again if we've had it before. L11. I guess I just need to go buy new stamps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. So we've got Gerda Steiner, and we've got some aliens. So that could work. We could have some cute little a cute little scene maybe with this, and let's figure this out. So we want to have, if we're going to use this, we could use thanks, but it doesn't fit that way, unfortunately. Let's see what we can do. Maybe we could have, I'm gonna fold this out because it doesn't sit flat. You know, though, you get like the beam coming down. I think that might be cool. I have a beam, and maybe we have a planet and a little wavy guy, and maybe one of these will fit inside, and perhaps a planet or something up above. And then we need to use something from here. We could have the word thanks. A tractor beam. Tractor beam, is that what it's called? Tractor beam, I think it is. So we could have thanks, and then you're one of my favorite earthlings. I think that would work, even though he's clearly not an earthling. Shall we do it? Let's roll up the sleeves and get going. Right, so we gotta definitely do some ink blending on this. But first of all, I want to create a little like planet. It's a little curve down here. to mask off this guy. And I'll probably use would it be cool to use the thank yous for the tractor beam? Would that work or would that be weird? It might work. You know what I mean? Like this is one big long one, so you could have like a tractor beam coming down or something. Exciting. Right, we're definitely going to need some Heffy memo tape for this because we're going to need to mask off this edge for sure. Like a saw. And we're going to need to mask this off, but first I want to create a curved thing, preferably a even curve. There we go. Somewhat even anyway. So I think we'll go for like here, so there's enough room for my earthling sentiment. All right, he's gonna go here, he's gonna go up here. So if we want a tractor beam, we also need to mask. This is like masking central. Masking till my heart's desired. So let's say here to here. And then that'll go right here. How's that? I'm gonna trim a little bit off there and put it there, which gives me an area that I want to ink up with some inks. We've got Nancy, Ines is saying, adorable set, Vanessa's here too. Hi, Vanessa. All right, so we definitely want to have some dark colors like chipped sapphire, and I'm probably going to want black suit while I'm at it. I think I'm also going to add a little bit of some different tones in there. I've got chipped sapphire, seedless preserve, but abandoned coral, and black soot. By the time I have all my masking done, there's not actually a lot of space around about there. So I'm sure we'll manage with these three colors. Okay, chipped sapphire has one on the back. Cute already, says Amanda. Abandoned and seedless. I'm thinking I need a new system for my, for my pads. Okay, seedless preserves, where are you? Abandoned coral. That'll do. Okay, let's bring in some color. So I'm going to pretty much add color all over the background, and then come over the top with chipped sapphire, and then on the edges with black soot. And those two colors will kind of cover all the colors I've laid down, but depending on how heavy I add the chip sapphire, etc., you will be able to see a little bit of that coming through. Hey, buddy. Decided to be a craft dog after all, huh? He's been going mad the last half hour. Running riot. Where did you find that, Craigie? I was wondering where that was. Last Saturday, Ranger graduated from puppy school. Yay! Proud mama moment. Been doing really well. He has his mad 5 moments, but 5-minute type of things, but hey ho, don't we all? I think I need some blues. Maybe a peacock feather. It gets a little bit muddy with the abandoned coral, so I'll just go easy there. It's not going to matter all that much in a few minutes, because a bit like Copic colouring, it looks like a hot mess until it doesn't. All right, chipped sapphire. Come here, baby. So I'm pretty much going to go over all of this with my chipped sapphire, and then the edges with the black soot. It's actually fun. I haven't played with Gerda Steiner, my Gerda Steiner stash, in a little while. I only have a few of their stamps, but I really like it. They're really fun and whimsical, and Gerda is such a cool illustrator. Always love that the animals look so kind of cheeky, I guess. All right, that's my chipped sapphire. Black soot, this is an oxide. So I get my ink. Gerda has a fun sense of humor, says Aunt Max. Yes, she does. I met her actually, not last year, the year before I think it was, when I went to Creativation, and her and Macy, her husband, they visited Creativation, but they only came for the day, I think, and so I was like, yeah, let's do coffee. So she invited me and went out for coffee. It was really cool. It was funny because when I first heard of Gerda, she contacted me on my personal blog, Hungry Heffy Crafts, and she was asking about guest design team work, which of course I was like, yeah, definitely. And it was an email that I got from Macy, And for some reason, I was convinced that Macy was well, it's not that I was convinced, I just didn't think about it. So I was like, Macy is a girl. Because the only Macy I've ever heard of is, what do you call her? Is it Macy Gray? The singer? So that was the only Macy I've ever interacted with, even though I haven't even interacted with Macy Gray. So in the emails, I'm like signing off, like XOXO hugs, lots of love, stuff. And then like the shoe dropped, and I was like, I think that's her husband. Yeah. Here you go. You want outside? Right you go. Do your wee. Poor dog doesn't know whether he should stay outside in the craft room or go into Daddy. Go and look after Daddy. Bless him. Crazy fool. Yeah, she was saying that, oh, me and my husband are going to go down. I'm like, oh yeah, cool. Is Macy coming? She's like, yeah. I said that. Me and Macy are coming, me and my husband. I'm like, oh, Macy's your husband. Or, whoops. Flirting with all these husbands, honestly. Rude. Look at the stars in the sky. Ranger, you can come in, but you must lie down. None of this woofing. Come on. Come on in and lie down, please. Chew on your antler. Lie down. Good boy. He'll have to do the trick where we just throw treats in his bed until he decides to settle himself. So cute so far. So I just got back from my local scrap bookstore garage sale. Oh, tell us what you got. We want to know. We do. We want to know. What goodies did you bring home? All right. Let's see if I can. I think this is, I don't even know if that is my, let me get some Copic marker friendly card stock on the go. Here we go. Lie down, Ranger. Oops, two. Okay. This cuts out. I always remember Lorraine. She was always excellent at reminding me to press the button. Okay. I think the other sentiment was, actually, let's do the earth as well. 12 Nouveau pens. Oh, a bunch of inks with re-inkers, some old paper tray ink stamp sets. Wow, you did get a great haul. Good boy, Ranger. 6x6 paper packs and more. Now you need to make sure that you use them. That's the hardest bit sometimes. Beautiful. All right, I want to make sure that dries before. Oh, I didn't stamp my, or make room for my thanks. Maybe you have to do that afterwards. Okay, this is good. This is good. This is good. Okay, so let's remove the. Oh, I love removing the masks. It's my favorite thing. It's so bright white. Amazing. All right, so I am tempted to add a little either yellow or green to this, just to take the edge off it a little bit. I'm probably gonna go for, what am I gonna go for? What's the lime green? Twisted citron, might be a little bit too much. Do you know, shabby shutters might work. Let's test it out. Oh yes. Yeah, that's good. I bought 2 Gerda Steiner stamp sets on Marketplaats, second-hand internet site from the Netherlands. Hope they'll arrive tomorrow. Which ones did you get? Okay, so I'm going along the edge. Trying not to go too far in, but it's kind of hard. I hope I don't regret it and wish that I left it bright white. Let's see. Yeah. I think I'm going to go over the edge with a little yellow just to intensify it a little bit more. Let's see. Maybe some mustard seed and my teeny weeny blendy. Mind you, it's kind of hard to blend. Loving it. Just makes it a little more colorful at the edge. Wow, Space, the final frontier. Is Gerda Steiner available in the UK? Asks Sandra. Dies to die for stock then. Says Snowy Smudges. Thank you. All right, come on. Ta-da! Ha-ha! Loving it. So as you can see, there's like an overlap here, but don't worry about that. That's going to be covered by my spaceship whenever it gets all colored in, hopefully anyway. It'll not be a problem. And then down here, I'm going to have like my moon or planet, whatever you want to call it. So did I have, yes, I don't know if this will work. No, it's already wet. Sometimes if you have the negative, you can use the negative for it, but I'm just going to have to, yeah, okay, let me see if I can create another mask for the other way around. So I'll just cut along that edge there, and then I can use this to mask off the top. So I can add a little bit of color down here. So I want a gray color. I think I'm going to go for pumice stone or something to that effect. Pumice stone, where are you? All right. Kenrick says, "Wick, wick, wick." I'm not sure why. Oh, here we go. Wick, wick. Guinea pigs on the bookshelf. Oh, cute. On the bookshelf cats. Sweet. All right, let's get this going so that it's light. I just bought myself some of those oval blending brushy things. Have you seen them? They're popular for makeup. Not that I know anything about that, but I've seen a lot of people using them now for ink blending. And as you know, I just have cheapo brushes from Poundland. So I just bought some off eBay to see what they're like. I know that Picket Fence Studio, I think, have some. Trinity Stamps have some too, and those ones from Trinity, they like stand up. You can stand them up, which is really appealing. So I might end up getting some of them depending on if I want to go for them. The only problem with the Trinity ones is I have to ship them from America. A boo. Okay, I feel like I do also want some like little texture on this. Hey Pam. So I'm gonna go for some texture, some splatters. Oh no, I just dropped that, never mind. So I'm using the same ink pad, which is the pumice stone distress ink. And I just smooshed it on my Gerolsteiner packet and then proceeded to drop my ink pad everywhere. Nothing a good old baby wipe can't fix. Loving it. No. Did I clean these stamps? I must have done. Let's put them back before I go any further. And I want to stamp the Earthling sentiment in here. It's just about going to fit in here. You're one of my favorite Earthlings. I feel like I want to stamp it in a navy color to match this. Actually, no, I'm just going to go for black for now. Hey there. Oh, this is a new name. Harrison Key Peak. Do you peak? Harrison Key Peak. Bonjour. Hello. Yay. Loving it. Lovely jubbly. So I think that this stamp roulette is turning out super cute so far. Let's take this off. Ooh, maybe we should have like a round section here with the yellow. What do you think, guys? Bring in some of that yellow color. So it looks like it's actually shining on the planet. Nice. Yay! Looks like a full-blown tractor beam now. Cool beans. Okay. Let's color some of these little guys in. So we want to have this here for sure. Let's grab some pens. And I feel like I want purples. Because purples are obviously more alien-esque. Obviously. Oops, went over the line. And I'm not a big fan of the purple selection in my Copic collection. Although, one thing I do really miss is I really wish someone would create a hex chart, like a blending chart for the Nouveaux. Let's see what I've got in here. That'll work. We'll get there in the end. I guess that's why the tri-blends makes life a lot easier. Because you can just pick up a marker and go, right? We'll go blue underneath, I think. Hey, Tally, how are ya? I'm gonna go a solid blue first of all. And then I'm gonna draw in a line with a gray, although that didn't seem to make any sort of an indentation at all. There we go. So I definitely need to color in some of this, but I'm going to put my little guy in there as well. So probably want to go with a bit of green. Now what I am going to do is not go straight up to the edge. Maybe just do a little illusion like this. I think that looks better. Yay! Christy says, I apologize if I've said this before, but was your college major art? No. No. At university, I studied French and religious studies, which is such a mishmash of stuff. I did study art at GCSE, which finishes when you're what, 15, 16, something like that. But that's it. The rest I just did from liking it, you know, and then doing it myself. When I was a teenager, I didn't know what I wanted to be when I grew up. I really liked animals. So I thought about being a veterinarian, a vet. I thought about being a vet first of all. And I picked my subjects for A levels. And as I was told at the time that you need maths, no, you need 2 sciences for A levels, and you pick 3 subjects at A level. And I chose maths, biology, and French. And then I was halfway through my, well, probably not even halfway, partly through my first year of GCSE, my A level, sorry, and our careers teacher, advisor thing, changed. And the new careers teacher pulled me into her room and said, your file tells me that you want to be a vet, but you're not taking chemistry. I was like, no, I'm doing biology and maths. And then she said, but you need to have chemistry. I said, no, you just need to have 2 science subjects, and maths counts as a science subject. And she says, I'm really sorry, Lesley, but you've been misinformed. You need to have 2 science subjects, yes, one of which needs to be chemistry. And at that point, I was like, okay. And I bet you that moment is where YouTube's going to like choose a thumbnail. And so I was like, I don't really know what to do now. Because of course they're putting pressure on us at that time to apply to unis and everything. I didn't have a clue what I was going to do. And they said, oh, don't worry, you can still be a veterinary nurse. I was like, I want to be a veterinary nurse. be a vet. So I think I went home, had a little cry, cuddled my mummy, and she was like, Lesley, everything's going to be fine. It doesn't matter, just do whatever you enjoy. So that's why I went to university and studied French, because I was really enjoying French. And at university, when I went to uni, my uni that I went to, you had to pick 3 subjects. So I picked French, and then I picked religious studies because it interested me at the time. And then for my 3rd subject, I picked Japanese because why not, right? So I picked Japanese, and it was only 1 year of Japanese. So I don't really remember anything. So don't ask me to speak Japanese. And it was really just for fun. But no art. BG 13, BG 34. This guy's got to be teal. He's got to be so pretty. Any other? Or Corey's green blend. Good old BG10. So for some extra fun, I'm going to add some dots on this little dude. And I'm also going to add a little bit of yellow around the edges because the yellow light is shining down. So I think that would be fun. I love that little alien at the bottom. He's so cute, says Pam. Tally says, been sick for a little while, but on the mend. Love the space colour. Yay. Chrissy says, you are so fantastic with your design and colour combinations. It's all self-taught, which I'm hoping there are people out there that take a lot of comfort in that, because I think we all in life have this habit, I guess, of telling ourselves that like we're not able to do things for whatever reason, and yeah, you know what, it takes hard work. It takes work, and it takes time. I kind of have this conversation with people also whenever people are looking for like applying to design teams and things. Sometimes people will ask or say, you know, I really want to be on a design team, I just can't get on. How do you just get on a design team? I was like, well, I had my blog for 10 years before anyone approached me about design team positions, so no. Just keep on doing what you love. All right, let's have a close-up look at this. How cute are these? So I have gone over the line here, but I'm not worried about that because I'm actually going to cut a slit in that so I can stick this little dude inside his flying machine. If I can find a knife that will do such a thing. Ooh, dirty, dirty blade. There we go. All right. Let's get these little guys cut out and ready to go. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to take off my jumper. Craig's still alive, yay! That's my favorite comment yet. Per Craigie. The real question is Piper asleep? Because although I didn't tell Craig this, when we last heard movement and I went upstairs, she was, I think I must have gone up, tiptoed up the stairs a little bit lighter than she anticipated because I caught her sitting on the floor playing with Lego. Uh-oh. The little punk. Okie dokies. 1, 2 aliens. Oops. Just realized I don't have a die for that one. How bizarre. Maybe I have managed to lose it. Stranger things have happened. Craig says, I don't recommend getting a concussion. I'll be leaving a negative review on their website. Good plan, honey. Good plan. All right, fussy cut this little guy. So while I'm doing this, blatant plug. Did you guys see over at the Heffy Doodle blog, there's been a whole lot of hoo-ha happening this week. On Saturday, I was up on the blog with a card featuring Chibitronics and using the Power Pack by Pear Blossom Crafts, yes. And Pear Blossom Press, got it. And there was a blog hop and it was showing you the really easy way to make light up cards using Chibitronics and this little power pack which holds a battery and it's a button and a switch thing all in one. It makes it super duper easy. So you should check that out, that blog hop. And on Monday then we had another hop collaboration with, was it Monday? I feel like it was Monday, with Chibitronics. And there was a whole host of cards and projects featuring well, basically light up stuff, and it was amazing. So good. And for both of them, there's a chance to win goodies. So obviously the Chibitronics one is a Heffy Doodle hosted collaboration, and you can win a gift voucher, and you can win a Chibitronics starter kit. So good. All right, I'm loving this so far. All right, so where I had cut that little slit in here, I'm gonna pop that in there, and now, look, he's in his spaceship, yay! Da, 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 da. Loving it, and that's gonna go here. So this is gonna go probably hang off the side a little bit, I reckon, because we still have a sentiment to go on here. And it needs to be probably one of these thanks. I've got thank you. Thank you so much. I'm thinking that this one, just a plain old thanks, might work the best. Oh yeah, I was thinking about the thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't think that's going to work really, is it? Thank you. I think just on its own is going to have more of an impact, to be honest. So for this, I'm going to stamp it and probably emboss it actually. So I want to do that before I stick anything else on here. Put you off as well. So let's prep everything ready. Or the speech bubble. Speech bubble? Oh yeah, that might work. Let's see. Maybe just too hot. He's over by the door now. Oh yeah, that would really work. I like that. I'm going to do that instead. And then I can stamp it and cut it and stick it on. Good spot there, Marjoline. Good spot. Our boy's all pooped. Don't drop it. Nice. I'm going to add a little bit of blue to this, I think. Just a real light blue. B0000. Where do you live? BG00. No, B00. Just around the edges. And blend it in. Scissors. I feel like I've got something on my face. I am sweltering to get my jumper off. Nice. Hanukkah says, oh, this piece football. Ah, great minds think alike. Good work. Okay, so you're going to go down there. Let's get some adhesive. This on here. Thank you. I'm going to put a bit on the back of him to stick him in place. Loving it. How cute would that be on a wobble? I'd put him on a wobble if it wasn't for the fact that it's not all coloured in at the back. I think I'm going to put this one up here. Hanging off the edge. Boop. And then this one. Here, hanging off the edge over there. All right, and now my favorite bit. Are you ready? Da, 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 da. Oh, there's something so satisfying about it. I'm going to keep it because there's good life in that yet. There we go. A Slimline card. Featuring Hero Arts thank you messages and Gerda Steiner Alien Invasion. I didn't use this one yet. I could put that in the inside across both, but I think it would just take away from the design of it. Yay! What do you mean coloured on the back? Does the wobble show the back a lot? It raises it up a little bit. And there was quite a, like if I pull this up, there's quite a bit of white there. Like here and here. So it probably raises it about ½ an inch. So you'd be able to see it from the side. You wouldn't be able to see it face on for sure. Oh, one more thing I wanted to do is add a couple of dots for lights. Using the gel pen. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, baby. Woo. Okay. Back up for now. Woohoo, we did it. Card number 1. Shall we do card number 2 now? Ah, yay. Really gorgeous. Fantastic. Love it. So cute. Wonderful. Pretty. So much fun. Yay. Thank you so much, you guys. All right. I'm thinking I might actually do another Slimline card because that was really fun. And it was good to push myself outside of the old standard boundaries, you know. Okay, so read out some more numbers. I do have S8 still to pull out. I'm just going to tidy up my desk. I'm going to open my window a little bit. and take off my top. Black suit and chip sapphire can go back. Stone. All right. Oh, two more. Ink pads everywhere. Leave those there in case they get used again. Okay, so we've got our thanks. What else have we got here? Sandra says 23. You got to put L or S in front of it because we've got large or small. And we did have L22 already. So we've got S8 still to do. And we have 23, but we're not sure what. And we have L2. All right. Marjolaine's off to sleep. Good night. Let me put you guys on mute a second while I take off my jumper. Okay, I'm back. So explain the L and S. Yes, so I house my stamp sets in three different types of stamp pockets. I have what I call small, these square ones, and large. So in actual fact, I count these and the bigger ones all as large because I don't have a lot of the even bigger ones. S for this one and L for this one. And the big stamp sets is probably like over probably about 90 is going to be the big ones. Okay, S8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Her. Hug in a mug. Okay, this is a pink and main stamp set. We could go for a thanks or a floral if we wanted to stick with this. And then what did we have? S23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 1, 2, 3, 23. Come on. I'm sure we've had this one before, or at least some of these before. These are frames. That's cool. We can sort that out. We can figure out what we want to do. All right, my brains are a ticking. Let me get, L2 as well. I think L2 might, oh, okay. another floral, actually a very similar floral in a way. So we might be able to use that one as well, I think. Let's get a card base. And I'm going to do another long card, I reckon. Because I thought that was fun. All right, have you guys got any inspiration for me? Okay, so I think we're pretty much gonna have to use the bear because the sentiment hugging a mug doesn't really make sense on its own unless you have another mug stamp set somewhere. So we're definitely going to have to use him somewhere. And I'm thinking we use some florals in the background. This is a stamp set. It's called Christmas Rose. It actually came in a magazine, so it's not photopolymer. It's silicone, which is unfortunate, but nevertheless. And out of all of these ones, I feel like this one is talking to me the most. So I think what I might do is actually have this on, like I'm gonna maybe do my florals in the background, have him here, and then have a little, what this is, label here, and with a word, maybe a die cut word. That's what I can see in my head at the moment. Unless you guys have got any other ideas for me. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm going to stamp him on there and then mask him in a square, in a rectangle, I think, and then color it, stamp the things around about. That's my first instinct. Now, because I'm stamping straight onto the card, I won't be using markers for this. Sacre bleu! So, I'm probably going to need to reach for my colored pencils. But that's okay, because I haven't used them in a while. This guy is so cute. The last time I colored him in, I actually colored him in with some liquid watercolor, and he turned out so pretty. Okay, I'm actually going to use my scissors to square this off so I have a nice, neat, or at least somewhat neat edges, and hopefully I get them somewhat straight. And I think here. I like the film strip in a light color in the background, maybe. Ooh, it could like, like a light gray or something. Okay, so what you can't see here is the film strip has words on it. It says, photo ready, date, time, who, where. I don't know why, because it doesn't really make sense. Anyway. All right. So we've got 3 different colors here, or I mean 3, yeah, okay, so we've got outline and then we have got 2 different colors. This. So let me pick some colors to use. We'll go for some pinks, because why not? We've got Altenew, so we'll go for Altenew here as well. And I'm probably going to need to create some masks with this. Ugh, this is the main difference between silicone and photopolymer. Such a nightmare. It's an invitation stamp. Yeah, but it's like in the boxes. So you can't, it's not like there's really a space to write the who and the what and the where. Unless you write in tiny, tiny writing. Oh my gosh, I've just realized that Piper's got a, Piper's got a party to go to tomorrow. I think I just ripped this stamp. Don't buy cheap stamps, you guys. Oh, it's so painful to watch and to do. Okay, it has ripped the underneath, but I think we can maybe salvage it. Hopefully it'll stay. So I'm going to use this strip to create a couple of masks. And then I'm going to just do the whole background. Yay! Very quickly. I'm probably going to do all the outlines first of all, and then do all the light pink bits, and then all the darker pink bits. All right. Oh, there's also a leaf as well. And it has an outline too, so let's get that. So guys, tell me, I ask every week, what have you been making this week? Or what's your plans to make? Oh, Ranger's having a dream. Can you hear him? I hope I can make it through this card without throwing this stamp set in the bin. Mind you, even if I do make it through the card without throwing the stamp set in the bin, I think it's going in the bin anyway. Because it is a rubbish. It's a beautiful stamp. It's a beautiful stamp for sure, but quality. I always wonder what he's dreaming when he makes noises. I know, so cute. All right. I think I'm going to go for another flower. And then, yeah, cool. I can maybe make do with one of these. For now, anyway. When you're doing a masking area in the middle, it looks a lot better if you have a nice solid edge. So I haven't quite decided whether I'm going to ink up the background or not. But if I'm not, then it's probably best to do stamping along the edge so you get a nice defined edge here. Oops. There's a lot of ink around the edges. Pam says, "Ah, my pup does that too." Ah, I always wonder what he's dreaming when he makes noises. Ooh, Nancy says, "I'm working on the Simon Says stamp May 2. Is that, oh, May 2019 card kit." Ah, okay, cool. Craig, are you still alive? I hope so, because I'm kind of fond of him. Okay, moving my way down. Moving my way down the card. Song doesn't work. Silicone stamps are not user-friendly. I toss them. Yep. I normally do not keep them either. However, I don't really have a lot of floral stamps. I'm not really a floral stamper. And when this one came free in the magazine, I was like, oh, actually, I'd never tried a layering stamp before. And I thought, actually, I'd quite like to try it out. And I really like the concept of it, but I don't use it for, like, in my normal crafting. So I kept it thinking it might come in handy for, you know, whenever people ask you to make a card and it's like a sympathy card or it's a card for their great granny or something like that, and cute critters just aren't gonna cut it. That's why I kept it. And I think I've used it once. Where somebody requested a card with floral elements on it. And I was like, for you. But I think it's gonna hit the road, Jack. The whole pulling stuff, pulling it off, takes away all the joy, you know. What about you guys? Have you used a lot of layering stamps? Or floral stamps? Anything in your stash that you don't particularly use or you think is a bit missing in your stash? All right, so of course we're gonna have to mask all of this again when it comes to doing the greens and things. Let's do the greens first because I think that's going to be less tedious. Making my way downtown. Do 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 do. Oh, there's only one color for this. That's fine. Stella Craft says that sounds like my kind of stamping. Lateness. Alta New inks are lovely. You would think that the magazine would know better. Oh, the magazine knows. I shouldn't say this, but the magazine knows. They don't care because they just want shut up, Lesley. Yeah, it all comes down to a money thing. Ranger grunts. They absolutely know. I don't think they care. They advertise a free stamp. And you get a free stamp. Yeah, you do. Floral for special, oh, you haven't even been able to see these. Floral for special occasion only or mixed media cards. Multi-step stamping, only a few. I can never really get it right. Yeah, that is the challenge as well, isn't it? Lining it up and stuff. Maybe the trick is just don't tear. Like, I don't mean to be mean or anything, but then it's meant to be, what do they say? It's handmade, not Hallmark. And this one kind of has a more distressed look to it. So I don't think it's supposed to be perfect, if you know what I mean. I do like the way that it's giving a little pop of color. Sandra says, Vanessa Carlton, is that who sings that song? I don't know. The song that I'm murdering. Oh well, it's all fun. Oops, put that back. Aunt Max says he needs more rainbows. Surely you must get lots of rainbows in your life. Miss Maria is the queen of rainbows. Mm-hmm. All right. Come on. Yay! That turned out all right, I think. All right, let's go for the pink. Joy's here. Hey, Joy. I love my layering stamps. Nancy says, I only use 4 when they come in kits. For example, Simon says stamp. Yeah. Alton U has some beautiful stamps, as does the Ton. Absolutely. Absolutely do. Some people say to me, you should do layering stamps. I'm like, thanks, but that is not my forte. That is not my jam. I find it really hard to create create cards projects with them. Oh gosh, this is hard. All right, so this one goes to the one left of the little one. Okay, so because of the silicone, it's really dotty. Actually, it's kind of cool in a way. Let me show you. Can you see how dotty it is? It's because of the silicone. All the ink is beading on the silicone thingy. Making it look a bit weird. But I'm not fussy because it isn't meant to be perfect. It's just meant to have a pop of color. So that one goes something like this. So pretty. They're very elegant, aren't they? Ooh, that one went wrong. Oh, I must have turned this somehow. that one kind of went outside the lines, but we'll not tell anybody. Yes, I receive a lot of great rainbows, but I want to send them back. Yeah. All right. So this is a point where we could just leave it there, or we come in with the other layer. See, they're all falling off now. Still awake, says Craig. Yay. Hey man, you alive, man? All right, so that points to the left on the one like that. One under the smallest one. So I'm locating the smallest leaf and then turning my paper rather than my stamp, because I think turning my stamp will confuse the heck out of me. And I think with this style, actually, it doesn't really matter. All right. There's really no point me even trying to stick these on because they're not going to stick. Probably go in the bin. Oh, I wanted to do something tonight, by the way. Do you guys know the Heffy Doodle Unbearable Without You stamp set? I wonder if I've got it here. No. The Unbearable Without You stamp set. I'm going to see if I can grab one and show it to you. Anyway, this one. This stamp set. Piper came into my craft room and was crafting without supervision, and she actually took a stamp set, which is somewhere, and she used this bear, but the stamp set that she took was not this, my usable stamp set. It was actually a stamp set that I had aside for photographs, so it's a selling stamp set. So obviously I had to have a little word with her about using things that she shouldn't be using, and she has learned her lesson apparently. And anyway, the stamp set, I don't need it because I've got 2 of those that I'm using anyway, and it has been used, one stamp has been used. But if you guys are, any of you guys are wanting it, we can do a giveaway tonight. With the understanding that it has been used once by Piper. So let's do a giveaway tonight. I know, Aunt Max, I asked you if you already had it, and I believe you have. So if you already have it or it doesn't interest you, you don't have to enter. So we'll do a competition. There we go. To get the stamp set. Okay, so this is going to go here. I want to add a little bit of color around the edges here so that my little dude will pop. So I'm going to grab my colouring pencils. I'm probably just going to go for the pink, to be honest. And maybe just kind of colour in a border. A little bit. It's one of those things where you never really know how much is going to pop until you've taken off the mask. Oh, the concentration. Oh, that song is in my head. All right, let's do it, you guys. There he is. He is so cute. All right, let's color him in. And my coloring pencils. Blue and white china cup, obviously. And then we need maybe a purple scarf. Purple and yellow, maybe. Michelle draws the cutest little bears. So I'm using the Spectrum Noir pencils at the moment. Yay. They blend fairly nicely. Making my way down to, oh, you know whenever you get annoyed at yourself? Something's stuck in my head. Got a hairy belly. Lovely. And yellow. Yellow scarf. Yay! I feel like I want to do a black outline around the frame, but I feel like it might ruin it. Inez says, I didn't even know there were silicone stamps. Yeah, a lot of the ones from magazines and also counterfeit stamps are all made from silicone, which is why they're so cheap, because they're made from a product that is not designed to hold ink, but it looks very similar to photopolymer, to the untrained eye. So it's kind of sad when you think about it, because a lot of people start stamping and they think, I don't know whether I'm going to like it, so I'm not going to buy an expensive stamp set, I'll just buy a cheap stamp set and see if I like it. So then they end up buying either one from a magazine or a inexpensive stamp. And because the reason it's inexpensive is because it's not real photopolymer. So what happens is they try to stamp with it and they get really poor results. But what they don't understand is that it's nothing to do with their skill or whether they can or can't do it. It's the stamp. All right. So I'm going to go here. Kind of makes this look a little bit more quirky, I think. I think what I will do is draw in some stitched lines, because I feel like it's kind of floating in there a little bit. So maybe some stitched lines will help. Anchor it, you know. So for this, I'm using the Memento Tuxedo Black marker pen. So it has a brush marker on one end, and then a fine tip on the other. And this is the same ink as in my ink pad. So one thing I love to do is either amend my stamps using this, or if, for instance here, there's a bit that hasn't stamped properly, I can just draw it in with this ink. Nobody knew the difference. So have you guys all seen Avengers? Oh, no spoilers. No spoilers. I've seen it, but still no spoilers. Okay, it's gonna go here. I feel like I want it to be raised up. It's a little odd because nothing else is raised up. Maybe I just need it to be in a different color. Maybe I should do it in pink. Shall I do it in pink? Let's do it in pink, guys. Let me just bring it over here so I can find a pink that works. No. No. I think I want the light pink that I've got here. That might work. Yes. Maybe. Just get my stash of scrappies. I might find a better pink in there. Oh, okay, so Joy Moody says, yes, please. Pam says, I don't have it. Gray's here. Hey, Gray. Nancy says, I don't have any Heffy Doodle products yet. What? And Donna says, just checked it, and I don't have that one. Nancy Lee, you'll like him. Aunt Max has it. Yes, he does. This is a good color. No, it's not quite. This one? Nope. So many pinks now. No. Potentially. No. No. Not quite the right color there either. Unless I go for the darker pink. What do you think? So many pinks. Or we just frame it in pink, maybe. And it says, glad you're awake, Craig. Hannah says, can I enter because I'm in the Netherlands? Yeah, you can enter. I'm very, I'm one of the people that I'm like, why can I not enter because I'm in the UK? No way. So anytime I take a huff, that's what happens. Anytime I have we have a competition, I always make sure that it's open internationally. I don't want anybody to miss out. It's really not going to be that much more money to ship a stamp set. Okay, I'm committing because I want to do another card tonight. As I said to Piper earlier, it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to be done. She gets a little caught up in making things perfect. What do we have to do for the competition, says Sandra. What we'll do is, I will, let's do it now. Let's do it now while I finish this off. So, if everybody who wants to enter, write down a, not yet, I want to explain the rules first of all. Write down a number. Okay, I'm going to mix it up. Write down a number between 500 and 600. Arranger is outraged. And I will write down a number as well. And the person whose number is the closest to the one that I have written down will be the winner. So, let me write down a number. So between 500 and 600, you ready? Okay, go. All right, and I think we just need a sentiment here. So let's grab, I think this one's going to be too big, which is sad because we wanted to use it because it was part of part of the thing because I haven't used this one yet either. I might just have to ask permission not to use this one this time. Oh, there is a die at the back. Still don't think it's going to work though. Too big. And we've already used it for stamp roulette, so it doesn't count. That's what I'm gonna claim anyway. If I've used it before in a previous stamp roulette, I reserve the right to move along. It's my game that I made up. I guess I can amend the rules if I want to. We grab a die. Actually, I'm going to go for hugs, I think. Okay, so what numbers have we got here? We've got 594 by Nancy, 506 by Gray, Christie's suggested 546, 555 by Pam, Hanukkah says 533, Donna says 516, 521, 562, 584, 573, 523, da 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 da. Okay. So you stop now. You should only do it once. I think I need to pick the first number from everybody. I should have stipulated that. Nancy Gray. Okay, so somebody has guessed it. I just need to figure out if it was their first guess. Yes, it was. It was their first guess. Okay, so the number is 517. Dun, dun, dun. Which means the winner is Teresa, or Teresa, whichever your name may be. Congratulations, Teresa. You won the stamp set. Yay! Now, in order to claim your prize, this is important. In order to claim your prize, what you need to do is go to heffydoodle.com, and there is a section that says contact us or get in touch or something to that effect. And if you go there and fill in the details, make sure you put your full name and your address. And in the comments, put something like, I won the bear stamp set from Come Craft With Me, or something like that, just so that whenever it comes through and I look at my emails, I remember what it is and I don't get it confused with any other competitions or things that may be running. Yay, congratulations. All right, so we've got hugs here. I'm going to cut this again in some either some black or some gray. Let's see what I can lay my hand on in my stash. Black. I'm going to layer this up. And the reason I want black or gray is because one of my favorite things to do with word dies is to create a shadow look. So you layer one up on top of the other, but offset it ever so slightly. So I'll do it on here so you can kind of see what I'm doing. Yay! Adorable bear with flowers. Thank you. I'm gonna use my 2-in-1 glue pen here for this. All right, so I'm gonna layer this up, but slide it over to the right ever so slightly, and then put some pressure on it. Joanne says, just tuned in. Hello. Patty's here too. Hello, Patty. How's Range doing? He's doing great. He's getting big. Like, we're legit worried about how big he's gonna get. He's getting a big boy. There we go. This card was harder for me because I am not a big floral kind of gal. But I think it turned out super cute. Do you like it? And to finish off, a little glaze pen for the eyes. Yeah. Oh, I'll do the nose as well. There we go. Perfect. Hugs. Woohoo! We did it. We did it. All right, so that's 2 cards done now. Very different, but very cute. Do we have time for a third? I think we should give it a go, don't you? All right, was there any numbers that we didn't get to last time? Hey, Scrabina, hey Jen, how are ya? All right, so we've got 2 cards down. Did we do L2? We did, that was the Ulta new one. All right, let's go again, guys. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So, L for the large stamp pocket, S for the small stamp pocket. S will go up to about 120, I think, and the large will probably go up to about, actually, about 100 and about 120 as well. Although, I've just realized that I don't think, I've got my Heffy doodle separate, so maybe we should have S, L, and H, so that we have also Heffy doodle, because I never end up using any, I never end up picking Heffy doodle because it's in a separate pocket, in a separate container, which is silly. And I think we should go for another slim card just because we're having so much fun with them. Where is my pen? Where did it go to? We'll have to deal with this one. All right. So we've got S86, L33. Jen says, just got home from work. Wish I had enough energy to get into the craft room, but happy to sit on the couch and watch you create. Yay! Heffy Noodle 3. Fabulous. Heffy Noodle 75. Using slim card ideas tonight. Thanks for the idea. All right, cool. So we've got S86. Let's see what we can do. Of course, every time I take one out, the numbers change, right? Because when I take one out, number 7 becomes number 8, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 52, 53, 54. This is a Heidi swap set. We've got Together and then we've got Forever as well. Oh, cute. Okay. However, long. So let's see. L33. L33. We've got some love hearts, so that's good. You are loved, just smile, wonderful. Heffy Noodle 3. Okay, well, here's the trick though. Do we do 1, 2, 3? I'm not going to go the dies 3 because it's a word die. Number 3 is a word die and it's going to clash with what we've got here. So should we go for stamp number 3? Stamp number 3 is Heroes. What's the other one? Heavy 75. I don't think I've got 75. Let me see. Oh, no, I don't think I will have 75 of my Heffies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 47, 48, 49. 49, and then I've got some stencils. 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, that's 71. 72, no, it goes up to 72. Oh, 71. It's up to 71, I'm afraid. Not gonna cut it. All right, I think we're gonna have to work with these. So I was kind of hoping to do a landscape card. I'm not sure that's going to work. Let's see. get this thing out. So we could do together. And maybe some love hearts. Are wonderful together. Smile together. Fabulous. It's like the tiniest fabulous. I don't think that's going to work. We can maybe just use some hearts or something from this one. Or we could go for together forever. I could make that fit. And maybe some maybe a superhero girl and a superhero boy would be cute. I think they might have to go this way. What about you are forever my hero? It's all coming back, it's all coming back to me now. Okay, you are forever my hero. I think. Something like that. You are forever super, or you are my hero. Then we're going to go for some clouds. I'm going to do some stenciling with some clouds. So let's get some colors on the go. Maybe a shaded lilac. And maybe a antique linen. Homina, homina, homina. I need some clouds to use as a stencil. So I do have some Lawn Fawn cloud dice. So let me grab those for us. And I'm just going to use these as a stencil. So I'm just going to cut them out of some plain paper, card. We are super together card. I like that. Do I have a we are? That's a problem. Forever my hero. Oh yeah, that could work. Forever my hero. I like that. So we don't necessarily need the you are. Just go straight for forever my hero. Mr. Sleepy Pants over there. We're on the hero set. Yay! Yep. Clouds on set you give away. Oh, was there clouds in the set? Oh, that's true. There is clouds on that set. All right. There. Let me see. Trim these off. And once again, I'm going to mask off my edge. Oh, how annoying, I'm a fraction short. And I need 2 pads. One lilac. And 1, whatever that is. Antique linen. I think I'm going to go for antique linen at the top. And take it from there. And I'm just going to mix these up to get some different clouds. Forever My Hero sounds better, says Aunt Max. Yeah. I think so too. I think we'll go for that. So pretty. So these are the oxides this time. Nice and creamy. And I'm going to start transitioning over to the shaded lilac. Sorry if my camera is shaking when I move my foam pad in circles. It tends to wibble a little bit. I just flipped over my stencil because I think some of the yellowy tones were making it a bit muddy here. No biggie. It'll work out cute. nearly at the bottom. Oops, that one moved slightly. And a little bit more. All right. It looks a little muddy in the center, but I'm okay with that because we'll probably have some of our sentiments there to draw the eye away from it. And we want to have our little hero, one flying. Maybe I'll make this higher up. Flying, and then this one down here. We could cut some actual clouds and stick them on if we wanted to. The card maker says, when is the next Heffy Doodle release? Yay! I am literally finishing up what I think is going to be the last stamp set and sending them off to the stamp company and die company and stencil making company. I was supposed to do it today until Craig went and concussed himself. So I'll finish that off over the weekend. And get it sent off on Monday or Tuesday probably. So when it will be, it normally takes at least a month. So it could be anywhere. It'll be probably June. But it's too soon to say whether it's going to be the start of June or the end of June or whatever. All right, we want to stamp this. And we're gonna have Forever My Hero. And I'm trying to figure out whether I should stamp my hero first and then put the Forever on top. Or, you know, I'm going to stamp Forever in like a pink or something and then come in over the top with my hero, probably in black. So this is called Peachy Keen. It's all on fawning. Might need to go darker. Let's see. Doobie doobie doop doop doop. One more for good measure. This stamp set goes way back when. I'm pretty sure this is one of my first ones because I used it for scrapbooking more so than card making. over my hero. Maybe I should do the same. I think that'll work if I do it with the same ink. Let's see. I am loving the colors of this. They're a bit more muted or something. I don't know what the word is. More sophisticated, I think. That one's kind of like a lobster color. I'll need to bear that in mind whenever I am coloring my heroes. You want to make sure that they coordinate nicely. Awesome. I'm also going to stamp some of the little clouds and maybe some stars. How are we doing for time? 23:34. Craig, are you still alive? Gee, I hope so. All right, so in fact, I'm wondering if I should go for, if I should do some coloring with these, oopsies, using a brush or a water brush. I think that might actually help me get the results and the same sort of color tones that I want. Should we try that out and see how it goes? Oh, no water in here. No water in there. Ooh. All right, let's see. Gonna go purple on the dude because he's in the sky. So on my background, the purple is at the bottom. Arr. So we're gonna go for purple for him at the top, and then yellow for the lady at the bottom, which will help everything coordinate. Nice. And we'll give her a mask to match. Nice. Okay, let's grab some other colors so that we can do faces and hair and such the like. Probably gonna go for some tea dye. Feels like ages since I've watercolored with distressings. What is the final card size? Oh, that's a good question. I don't even know. So it's what, 21 centimeters? And then I've creased it at 3¼ no, 3½, I think 3½. So it's that's not useful. 3½ inches by 21 centimeters. So yeah, I am so useful. Mixing and matching my measurements there. I will measure it for you in just a minute. I just want to get my little lady done first of all. Nice, okay. And I always forget the ears. Always. Let's go for some brushed corduroy for her hair, maybe even some walnut stain. I'm going for darker tones of skin, not my Irish pale skin. Brushed corduroy is a nice color because it has quite an orangey tone, so it looks kind of auburn. All right. So I now need to color in the rest of her costume, but I want to try and keep with these more subtle tones, I guess. So maybe, what do you call it? Victorian velvet might work. Milled lavender might also work. There we go. more Victorian-y colors, if you know what I mean. I think I'm going to carry some of that Victorian velvet through to him as well. Yeah. Oh yeah, baby. What other colors would work, guys? Dusty Concord. Maybe too purple. Might do for a little bit of depth. There we go. Using your US metric ruler, I see, Lesley. You slay me. All right, let me see. Let me see. I can do this. I can do this. Okay, so it is. This is just over 8¼ inches, 21 centimeters. The only reason it is that is because I didn't trim down the width of an A4 piece of card, which is what I had to hand. As for this way, it is 3¼ so it must have been 6½ when I chopped it up. Yep, so 3¼ inches, or just over 8 centimeters, 8¼ centimeters. It's probably the most bizarre size and won't fit any envelope. But I don't send cards, so it doesn't really matter to me. So sad, but true. Craig actually said to me today, get a card in the post today for Mum's birthday, his mum. And yeah, I didn't do that. To be fair though, he went and got a concussion, so I'm gonna use that as an excuse. Yes, I am. Hickory smoke. I'll try that for his hair. All right, so I need something for her pants, essentially, her underwear, and him as well. What color shall I go for? Let me see, is anybody else? Oh, here we go. Alec Craft says, which ink did you use? Archival? So for stamping them, I use Memento Tuxedo Black, which is my favorite, like, everyday go-to. And then Distress inks, and yeah, mostly Distress inks, some Distress oxides for coloring. So I need another color, maybe a bluey color. Stormy Sky might do. I don't want it to be too blue, so I'll water it down quite a lot. That works. It's kind of more about the intensity rather than the color. Nice. Just going to add a little bit of that blue to a touch of these clouds. And I'm going to do some of these little stars with the same colors as my background. And the Distress Oxides also kind of have a more creamy look, if that makes sense. So they look very different to the Distress Inks. Pollen size is 10.5 by 21 centimeters. Thanks for explaining your work. Many people coloring distress. That is my question. Ah, you are very welcome. I love getting questions from you guys. You just ask away. All right, so Forever My Hero we've got going on over there. I'm going to cut out some of these guys and figure out where we're going to put them. And then I need to use this. So maybe some hearts. The only thing I can think of at the moment that might work for that. Okay, create some space. Create some space. Shouldn't stick these down on top of a magnet. All right. Oh, this one has moved already. Let me move this over to the side, and then hopefully you can see this if I put this here. And I can start to build up the picture. This looks like it moved. Not too much. We've got some clouds here. quite a different color combo than I'm used to. I'm enjoying it though. It's like a different size than I'm used to and a different color combo. Way to challenge yourself, Lesley. Good girl. All right, we might need to figure out if we need anything else in our on our card. So these little shooting star things, we've got one going left, one going right. And I stamped them twice and alternated the colors, if you know what I mean. All right. Okay. So let me remove this for now because I think it'll help me visualize what's going on. Hopefully you can see everything there. So we'll have this little guy flying in from the left. Maybe a shooting star near him. And then she's going to be down here. I kind of like this spot with a big cloud on it. Maybe she needs to be moved down a little bit. Right, I'm going to start sticking because it's getting late. Lesley doesn't cope so well when it gets past midnight. And I'm not being afraid to overhang the edge because in fact I think that makes everything look so much better. It makes it more grounded, more like a complete scene or something. Oops. And a little one down here. Just going to give that a second to sink in. And first things first, I'm going to put these away because they're not cut up all completely. I don't want to lose any. Yeah, just finishing up, Craigie. Just adding the last few stumpies. So let's see what we can do. I kind of like the worn look because I think it goes with the muted tones that we've got going on over here. So these distressed hearts I think will work quite fine. Oh yeah, you're so fine. And we have some echo ones. And some even echoer ones. I used it. Alacraft says it's 1 o'clock. Oh my goodness, get to sleep. Good night. Yes, it's midnight here, so I too am sleepy. But I'm just finishing this off and then I'll be in bed within half an hour. Craig's laughing because he's thinking, you'll be asleep within 10 minutes, girl. Never mind half an hour. All right, I think that is done. Let me get my board up so that we can put all my cards on it. Da, 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 da. All right, what do you think? So pretty. Slimline cards. This was fun for me. I enjoyed it. Something completely different. And I really want to do a long one. And I never even used my monkeys. There you go. Like, you could have a line of monkeys going across them. That would be perfect. I think my favorite is the aliens. Followed by this one and then this one. Mostly because the floral's just not my thing. So I'm happy that I did what I did with it. I think it's so cute and sweet. Maybe we can send that to Craig's mom for her birthday. I'm glad you liked it. Which is your favorite? That's what I want to know. Which is your favorite and why? Pam says she loves the alien one. Craig says the alien one as well. I'm really happy with my coloring on this one. Especially this little guy with the yellow on it. And the way that I added the beam. Yay. Because of the sky and the aliens. Yay. Ooh, Aunt Max says his favorite one is the floral. Ooh. I think it makes good use of the vertical card. Yeah, I think you're right. The space one. Absolutely loving the night sky. It's so easy to do as well. So you just gotta go with it and understand that it will look like a mess. And then it won't look like a mess. Nancy says, superhero is my favorite. It's super. Love the soft colors. I like this one because it's like very different colors for me. So I'm, did I drop my stamp on it? I don't know. I'm happy with that one as well. Yay! All right, 2 minutes past midnight. That means it's past my bedtime, guys. I feel like I've got a red mark on my cheek, on my chin up there. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me and Ranger, even though he is snoozing. I had lots of fun and I hope you did too. Join me again next week. Is anything happening next week? I don't think so. Have a happy bank holiday Monday, if indeed you are off on Monday like we are. Whoop, 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 whoop. Fantastic. And congratulations again to the winner of the stamp set. Send me the details and I will get that off to the post to you on Tuesday because Monday's a bank holiday here. All right. Yay. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for joining me and have a great weekend. Happy crafting. Bye.